Minority groups such as Asians, African Americans, Hispanics, people with disabilities, and LGBTQ community represent a vital part of the nation's population and culture. According to the United Nations, minority groups are defined as people who form less than half of a population and have distinct ethnic, linguistic, or religious characteristics. These groups have often suffered from discrimination and violence throughout U.S. history. Protecting their rights is not just a national issue, but a global one, as shown by efforts from international bodies like United Nations. Gettysburg Address in November 19, 1863 is a speech given by President Lincoln during the American Civil War, a memoir and commencement for the soldiers who give their lives on the battlefields.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field for the final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But on a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. A brave men, living and dead, who struggle here, have consecrated it. Far above our poor power to add or detract, the world will little know, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what we did here.
The women's right movement started on July 1848. So the symbol for it is the Venus and Mars symbol combined. The significance is to show they represent gender equality and inclusivity in modern global rights movement. So recently, Trump in his mission to the United Nations claimed to protect women and their rights. On February 5th, 2025, Trump gave out an executive order. Women's rights in sports. No men shall participate and compete in any women's sport.
Mr. President, how long will women have to wait for liberty?
Votes for women!
Women and men are equally righted.
Women deserve the right to vote.
Women's body rights.
Segregation between white and colored people in the 1940s. So one of the symbols we can use is the broken chains. The significance is to symbolize the end of slavery and racial segregation. So in the 1940s, people used to have different drinking fountains for white and black people, as well as different toilet for colored people only and white people only. Racial segregation was legally ended by the U.S. Civil Rights Act in 1964, but it took decades of activism to get there.
Hey, did you not see the sign? It's literally right there. Move over.
How's that?
Equal rights between black and white Americans is Martin Luther King Jr.'s work. So the symbol of it is Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. His speech became a global inspiration for peaceful protest and